Hello everyone, and welcome to the Eidago Hani Institute. My name is Hamanatsu, and I'm a registered dietitian. The theme of this session is the future of food and nutrition changed by AI, latest trends and applications. Some may find AI difficult to understand, but today we'll discuss its appeal and potential, including some technical aspects. Artificial intelligence, a system that uses techniques such as machine learning and deep learning to find patterns and insights from large amounts of data. AI works well with nutrition because nutrition is a field that requires multivariate analysis. That is, there's a complex interplay of many factors, including diet, physical condition, lifestyle, and genetic factors. For example, a diet that's optimal for one person may not be suitable for another. This is due to differences in individual metabolism and gut flora, among other factors. AI can analyze these complex interactions at high speed and provide nutritional advice optimized for the individual. Technically speaking, these concepts include nutrient-gene interactions and epigenetic modifications. For example, the relationship between certain gene polymorphisms and folate metabolism is well known, and more precise nutritional guidance based on genotype is becoming possible. Let's dive into some specific examples of how AI is being used in the field of nutrition. 1. Meal plan creation AI. Modern meal planning AIs go beyond just considering preferences and allergies. These systems factored in not only sugar content, but also the glycemic index, glycemic load, and even the type of dietary fiber soluble or insoluble. Furthermore, advanced systems can now suggest meal timings tailored to an individual's body clock, aligning with the principles of Chronon-Sheraton. For example, for a night owl, the system will adjust nutritional balance based on circadian rhythms, such as moderating protein intake at dinner and increasing it at breakfast. 2. Nutritional counseling chatbot. Nutrition counseling chatbots are designed to engage in natural, human-like conversations. These bots are equipped with a comprehensive knowledge base in clinical nutrition, enabling them to provide guidance on a range of health conditions. For example, for patients with chronic kidney disease, they can advise on stage-specific protein restriction and electrolyte management. For instance, they can advise on restricting high-potassium foods and optimizing the timing of phosphorus binders based on the patient's eGFR and serum potassium levels. Moreover, these chatbots can take into account potential interactions between food and medication. For example, patients taking warfarin can be cautioned not to change their vitamin K intake too rapidly. 3. Dietary assessment using image recognition. Image recognition technology is transforming dietary assessment. Instead of just general feedback, this technology can pinpoint specific nutrient deficiencies, for example, folic acid, vitamin C, dietary fiber, and recommend targeted food choices to address them. This estimated nutrient intake can then be compared against the dietary reference intakes for the Japanese population. Cutting-edge research is even using image analysis to estimate chew count and evaluate food texture for individuals with dysphagia. This allows for the evaluation of meals based on standards like the Japanese Society for Dysphagia Rehabilitation Following Adjustment Food Classification 2021, enabling recommendation for suitable food textures and forms. Here's a question for our listeners: which of these AI technologies do you think have particular potential for clinical application? Please let us know in the comments. The food industry is also witnessing fascinating advancements driven by AI, particularly in the realm of nutrition. In new product development, AI is proving invaluable in striking a balance between nutritional value and palatability. For instance, when developing foods with functional claims, AI can assist in identifying effective combinations of functional ingredients, for example, GABA, non-digestible dextrin, while ensuring a delicious final product. Moreover, personalized nutrition is gaining traction, with AI facilitating the creation of customized food products where microchronometer profiles are adjusted based on an individual's health status and genetic makeup. AI is revolutionizing demand forecasting, enabling highly accurate predictions that factor in seasonal changes and special events. This is very important from a public nutrition perspective. For example, applications could include predicting the risk of nutritional deficiencies during the summer months as the heat island effect progresses, and planning the supply of appropriate nutrient-enriched foods. In the latest food tech field, molecular nutritional insights are being used in food design. For example, in the development of plant-based meat alternatives, the blend ratio of plant proteins is optimized with reference to the digestibility and essential amino acid score of animal proteins. 3. Food printing is being applied to the development of foods for people with swallowing difficulties. For example, by 3. Printing paste-like ingredients, it's possible to create foods that look similar to normal food but are soft enough to be crushed by the tongue. This is opening up new possibilities for feeding and swallowing rehabilitation. Nutrition epidemiology research is shifting from traditional nutrient-by-nutrient analysis to dietary pattern analysis, where data-based pattern recognition techniques are being used to extract characteristic dietary patterns from large sets of dietary data and examine their association with health outcomes. For example, Mediterranean and Japanese dietary patterns have been shown to be associated with lower risk of cardiovascular disease, and AI can be used to identify particularly important components of these dietary patterns, for example, N3 polyunsaturated fatty acid intake, dietary fiber intake, etc. In the field of nutritionisms, the effects of nutrient intake on gene expression, nutrient-gene interactions are being studied. For example, the interaction between pp8 gamma-gene polymorphisms and fatty acid intake has been shown to affect insulin sensitivity, and AI is enabling more detailed analysis of these complex interactions and tailor-made nutritional guidance based on individual genotypes. In the field of education, systems are being introduced to select the most appropriate teaching materials and level of difficulty according to the learner's level of understanding and progress. For example, in the study of basic nutrition, the concept of the glycemic index or the mechanism of insulin resistance can be explained at a more advanced level depending on the level of understanding of carbohydrate metabolism. Combined with AR/VR technology, more interactive nutrition education is possible, for example, visualizing the function of digestive enzymes at the molecular level or simulating the process by which nutrients are metabolized in the body. This will enable an intuitive understanding of metabolic pathways that were once abstract and difficult to comprehend. While there is great potential for the use of AI, the role of human experts remains important in nutritional guidance. For example, when dealing with patients with eating disorders or psychological eating behavior problems, it will be difficult for AI alone to provide adequate support. In nutritional counseling, it's important to read patients' nonverbal communication and treat them empathetically. Also, dietary guidance based on cultural background and personal values can currently be more appropriately provided by the human expert than by AI. For example, nutritional guidance for vegans requires not only balancing nutrition but also suggesting alternative foods and explaining potential nutritional deficiency risks while respecting the person's beliefs and values. The key is not to think of AI as a magic wand, but rather to use it appropriately as a tool to assist human professionals. Collaboration between AI and human professionals should result in nutritional support that is more accurate and attuned to individual patient needs. The integration of AI and nutritional science is evolving every day. It may be difficult to keep up with the latest technologies and research findings, but it's important to be exposed to them gradually. For example, it's recommended to use article databases such as PubMed and follow the latest research using keywords such as artificial intelligence and nutrition. On the practical side, you may want to try incorporating simple AI tools into your daily work. For example, you might try using an image recognition meal recording app yourself, or utilizing an AI chatbot as an adjunct to nutritional guidance. By increasing your AI literacy, you'll be able to experience the forefront of how nutrition will change in the future. How was that? In this session, I've discussed the basic mechanics of AI and its professional application in nutrition. I hope you now have a better understanding of the possibilities that the integration of AI and nutrition has to offer. AI is certainly the new technology, but for us nutrition professionals, it can be a powerful tool to provide more advanced and personalized care. However, AI is only meant to complement our knowledge and experience, not replace it. Our insight and empathy as nutrition experts are still very important. The new world of AI-X nutrition has only just begun. Let's continue to explore this cutting-edge area together. Until next time, this was the AI Gohani Research Institute.